Beautiful beings of the universe, welcome to now. I'll start this video with the fire element and lighting this beautiful sandalwood incense. And as you already know, I take the best based on my belief from all of the great masters, all of the great gods, all of the great religions. So I'm not a hardcore only Hinduism follower because I also love Christ and I also love Krishna and I also love Buddha and I also love the Sufi teachings, the Sufi mystics. So in this video, I'm going to talk about Ibn Arabi because I studied about him quite a lot and I took some notes and I wanted to share in this video. So this is Ibn Arabi, Futhat al-Makiya. In this, he talks about how consciousness affects physical reality, operating through states of being rather than material intervention. So there are four qualities that the chosen, which is called as Abdal, should have. Rather, they would have. Those are the chosen 300 of them. Number one of the fourth quality is empty stomach. So these people eat very minimal because as you are going more towards as you start to grow more spiritually, your hunger automatically starts to decline. Though in the initial stages you might feel the urge to eat even though you're not hungry, but gradually you will arrive at that point where you want just the most minimal eating, and as you transcend more and more, you would give up eating too. Second is silent tongues. So they speak very, very minimal. They speak when necessary. Three is sleepless eyes. They don't have enough sleep, and the eye is always active because of vigilant consciousness. Your eye has got a lot to do with your consciousness. A yogi stays woke in the night. A yogi, a saint, a mystic stays woke in the night when the world is sleeping. And in the day when the world is active, they are asleep. It doesn't mean to say like really physically asleep. Like you might be up and working, but your senses are dead to the world because you see how all of this is made up, how all of this is a show. A chosen one understands the game and doesn't play it. Fourth one is hands that bring benefit to all creatures. They are kind and loving, despite the world trying to hate them because they are all about love. They benefit all creatures, even their haters, even their enemies, so called. Chosen 300. There's a perfect balance between their inner and outer dimensions. A perfect harmony, a perfect balance between inner and outer dimensions. They complete worldly responsibilities flawlessly while maintaining complete spiritual presence. So that doesn't mean that they do not act on the worldly responsibilities. They do act as and when the time comes and with complete flawlessness while maintaining complete spiritual presence without forgetting who they are. And all of this is just a game of presence. The more present you are, the more calm and quiet you become. Their attention is never divided, nor their consciousness fragmented. I'll repeat this one. Their attention is never divided, nor their consciousness fragmented. Their outer appearance deliberately conceals their inner reality. They wear most ordinary clothes, adopt most common occupations, and appear unremarkable. Their nature is veiled by ordinariness, but they stay calm amid chaos. And you look at all of these great Sufi teachers and Sufi mystics, or Kabir. Kabir was just a craftsman, a weaver. He was a weaver. He used to weave clothes. And he didn't have anything fancy going on, but he was such a wise, awakened one. The entire world remembers him for who he was. And they lived most ordinarily, most simply. Like a normal person would not even notice them, and they don't care about their name and fame and recognition and power. Because what they have found is immense, valuable thing. It's not a thing. And they sacrificed everything for that. There's a complete absence of anxiety about provisioning. They're happy with what is, they're happy with what they have. They're not getting mad after, I want this and that. Complete absence of anxiety about provision. Unusual compassion to all beings. Such sages, such Sufi mystics, such wise, awakened ones, they have a lot of compassion towards even the ignorant ones, towards even the people of darkness who bring about hate and who want to kill them, who just sit and deceit and plan tricks. They have unusual compassion towards all beings. They have the capacity to understand questions before they are asked. Their light recognizes the light. Light in one heart perceives the same light in another's heart. And that's why greatness demands you a lot of sacrifice. Like these Sufi mystics who lived most without provisions, most difficult lives, like Christ, who had most difficult sacrifices done. And it goes all the way in all of the religions, wherever these masters have talked about truth, and there has been violent opposition from society trying to kill them, and they do kill them. Because what they would never ever accept is somebody who knows the truth. Somebody who's not about hate, somebody who has got that unity consciousness, somebody who preaches who is love. Your existence is love. And this is not only now that AI coming in and trying to destroy. This has been throughout the ages. Like, look at the history. The problem is not the technology, problem is the evil which creates the things. Technology is a medium to destroy. Bombs are a medium to destroy. But behind that is the intention of the evil. Behind that is the intention of the dark, ignorant, demonic beings. The Mara, who never wanted Buddha to get enlightened. And we are all running the same game, the same story. So there's no advancement. He goes on talking more about this and says that I met one of the Otad. Otad means chosen one in Persian, I think. I met one of the Otad who appeared as a simple craftsman. Nothing in his external behavior revealed his rank, yet his presence caused indescribable spiritual expansion in those around him. Ibn Arabi, Futuhat al Makiya. Many have seen and found out as Otad, a chosen one, after their death. Because many of these great saints and sages, they didn't even care about coming out there and preaching. And some of them lived a very plain, simple, unknown sort of a life. Nobody would even know about them, like those are the awakened ones. And they didn't care about it, about their own publicity. They would just live. They would just be the light, like this flame, this flame of the candle, what is burning right now. It doesn't care about its publicity, right? It just is, and it lights up this whole space, this whole area. Very much like an Otad, a chosen, like these Sufi mystics, like the Zen monks, like the Hindu awakened sages and saints of India. And throughout the world, there have been these great wisdom over ages throughout the planet. But since I have studied a lot of content from Indian history and also from the West and also from the Middle East, so I just talk about that in my channel. And I take the best from all and from everywhere. Because this is the truth. This is why we are here alive. This is the beauty. This is the love. Which is clarity, which is truth, which is words of truth, which is power. There's an invisible hierarchy, and they are recognized by their spiritual readiness. After you've been cooked enough, and that cooking might come in form of lot of suffering, lot of tests, lot of trials and tribulations. And after you've been cooked enough, the soul gets ready. And there's an invisible hierarchy in which your soul transcends and it takes on its position. Their attention is never divided, nor their consciousness fragmented. So, whatever an Otad does, a chosen one, an ascended master, whatever they do is complete in the moment. There's an aspect of wholeness to whatever they do. There's beauty, there's grace. Why? Because their consciousness is not fragmented. Their outer appearance deliberately conceals their inner reality. They wear most ordinary clothes, adopt most common occupations, and appear unremarkable. So there's nothing fancy about them. They be so simple. And you might have maybe seen somebody like that, somebody whose aura is like that, somebody who just knows everything. But they would just be observing. They just sit and observe. It's like you're just an observer in the game. You're not playing. You're just an observer and you watch the game. which others take so much joy and pride in defeating one opposition party against the other. And they are okay with the players playing, and they're also okay with them witnessing. So that's all I wanted to share in this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Peace and love. Namaste.